Hello, everyone, and welcome to another MLS experience. You have the ability to experience MLS through our members, our weekly live events, and our social media sites. This is our MLS State of the Union. We have this event every Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, this event is where we spend time collaborating with our members and our guests. We share corporate updates, recognition, and there's always some golden nuggets being shared from our founder and visionary, Mr. Derry Perkinson, or one of our leaders. Now, if you are live on our Facebook page or on our YouTube page, do me a favor. In the comments, go ahead and say hello. Tell us where you're tuning in from, your city, your state, even your country. We have members and guests all over the world. If you are a guest, let us know who invited you. You know, how did you get the invitation? Who texted you? Where did you see it? Was it posted on someone's Facebook wall or on their YouTube channel? Go ahead and say who invited you, okay? And then, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this broadcast on replay or repeat, let us know that too in the comments as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't keep this information secret. Please share. And once again, thank you for joining our broadcast. Enjoy our MLS song, and we will be back in about 2 minutes.
Have you heard? Do you know a new way for your money to grow? I'm not talking about a bank, or stock market rank. Here's what we're saying, the foundation we're laying. There's all types of money, digital currency is changing the world. A way to even the playing field, power for the people to wield. It's called cryptocurrency, changing how the world does business. Ask MLS system how to get in on this. Send money around the world almost free. We don't need a bank's permission, you see. Tell your friends about MLS system, here to raise our financial wisdom.
Spreading like a wildfire all over the world. Don't get left out, learn what it's all about. From just pennies to thousands of dollars, Bitcoin grew a worldwide currency. Only a few knew well. MLS system is making it happen. Open your account and get tapped in. Digital currency is an emerging technology, a way to up your financial psychology. It's money you can spend. Let it grow exponentially before you dip in. It's called cryptocurrency, changing how the world does business. Just make sure you get in on this. Sending money around the world almost free. We don't need a bank's permission, you see. Tell your friends about MLS system, here to raise our financial wisdom. Countries around the world are jumping in, creating ways to ride the trend. Businesses lining up to accept Bitcoin. Soon every store will join. Call MLS system to get your coins. Get in the mix, learn the tricks. Bitcoins are facing $1.20 to 1. Call MLS system to have some fun. Cryptocurrency, changing how the world does business.
All right. Welcome, guys, to our MLS State of the Union. Let me mute. Okay, so background. Here we go. All right. Welcome to our MLS State of the Union, guys. Our special MLS State of the Union. My name is Pamela Jesse, and I am the Director of Operations, and I am so excited to be here tonight. Guys, tonight is going to be huge. We got some great information coming this way for you. Guys, I tell you, we've been waiting on this meeting. You know, we had it scheduled previously and we had to reschedule due to some unforeseen things happening, but we are here tonight. We want to thank all of our guests for joining us tonight. We want to thank you for, accepting that invite. Hold on one second. Let me fix my background. Yep, technology, guys. We want to thank you for accepting that invite from your the person that invited you. You may have scrolled and seen the post somewhere. Somebody may have texted you or emailed you or inboxed you, but thank you for accepting this invitation because you will not be disappointed, okay? So what I'm going to do first is introduce our founder and visionary, Mr. Derry. We call him Wall Street Perkinson, okay? He is a gentleman with a huge heart, guys. He served over 20 years in our United States Army. He retired as a master sergeant. He has computer programming experience, and he's a master trader. And if you don't know what master trader means, it means that he's able to trade on several different platforms, not just Forex, not just options, not just crypto. He trades all of them. But of course, we love that crypto platform, right? He was born and raised, guys, in Newark, New Jersey. And he's not embarrassed to tell you that he grew up, on the poor side of town. He grew up on welfare. But we love saying he went from welfare to millionaire. And one of my favorite quotes is, "If you walk with me, I will make you a millionaire." So hopefully you're here tonight because you want to know more about MLS, which stands for Massive Leverage System, just in case somebody's new and want to ask that question. And I always say, if you want to learn how to be a millionaire, you want to be mentored by one. So he is not the type of owner, guys, that hides behind the program. There are some companies where you never get to see who the owner is. It's like, who is the CEO? Nothing about that, right? But it's okay. It's all right because he's the type of person that is here at all times, always sharing, always pouring into us. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to our founder and visionary, Mr. Derry Wall Street Perkinson. Derry, you have the floor.
Hello. How everybody doing tonight? Glad you guys can show up, get here. This exciting event. I'm excited about it. Our guest is excited about it, and I hope you will be excited about it as well, because it's definitely going to benefit you. Tonight is very special because this is the beginning of our soon-to-be relaunch of MLS Bitcoin Club, and I'm not going to say too much about it. I'm going to let Pamela take it over, and I want her to send it to our guests, and we can go from there. You guys take it over. I appreciate you for coming in here and hanging out with us. Your speaker, Pam, speaker.
Right. Okay, guys, can you hear me okay now? All right, good. So what I want to do now is introduce you to our first speaker. Now, guys, this gentleman, his name is Reginald Brazile. He's an awesome young man, so sharp. If you look at him, you would think he's 19, okay? He's looked that way ever since I've met him. And now, guys, I've known him. I went and checked Reggie. It's actually 8 years, okay? So we've been knowing each other for 8 years. And when I first met him, I was blown away then with his marketing skills, okay? But guys, when I tell you, he has grown, his company has grown. Like, marketing is probably this much of what he does right now. As a matter of fact, he has someone that takes over the marketing for him, and you'll meet her tonight as well. But again, his name is Reginald Brazile. He is the owner of a company called High Rise Elite. And Reggie is going to introduce to you guys what we have coming. Now, not going to tell y'all everything. We can't give you all of it tonight, right? But I am definitely going to let him come on and let you hear like all of the partnerships, guys, that we have coming on board, tell you more about his company and the other company that's also a part of making this whole thing possible, right? The whole relaunch of MLS. So, Reggie, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to you, and then we will open it up to all three of you guys, okay?
Perfect. Sounds good. Can you hear me?
I can hear you fine.
Perfect. So first of all, I wanted to say thank you very much for that introduction. We're very happy and very excited to be on this call because what we're bringing today is something that I would say is the start of something that's going to be amazing and that's going to blow your minds. And just a little bit about myself. My name is Reginald Brazile. I've been involved in marketing for, I would say, over 20 years. When it comes to corporate jobs and all that stuff, I learned at an early age how to make six figures. At first, it was 6 figures a year, then 6 figures a month, very easily, understanding how to utilize the Google algorithm, utilize social media and all that great stuff. But back in 2010 was when I was introduced to Bitcoin. Bitcoin, when it first came out, I was part of a group. It was a group of friends. We were part of different crypto, I would say cryptography groups and different things like that. And I started learning about the advancements of this new Bitcoin that was coming out. When we first heard about it, when we first started mining, we never knew that it would blow up this big. So just to let you know, we're pretty well in this industry. And all the early adapters who are in here now, you look at the institutional companies like Genesis Mining, all the huge banks, anybody who's involved with cryptocurrency, most likely I've been around. We threw a big event in Vegas in 2018 called World CryptoCon, which was really well. It went really good with some of the best, brightest talent in the world. I've been involved in projects like, if you ever heard of EOS, EOS was the first group that actually built in billions of dollars. I was part of their infrastructure, part of their team, with Stan and his Stan's team and all the different people. And the reason I tell you this is because one thing I noticed when I started looking at Bitcoin and when I started looking at cryptocurrency companies, when we first started, it was a movement. It was something that we wanted people to understand that, hey, this is the future of our world. If we get in now, this is going to change the way that people use banking activity in a fraudulent way. All the institutional people out there, the bankers, they were taking advantage of the people. They were taking advantage of the poor ones who didn't really understand or who couldn't get bank accounts. I mean, I traveled all over the world with my brand Backpack CEO. And the problem is that we start finding people who are unbankable. So when we start figuring out different technologies that we can put together to help people worldwide and take these things to the next level, that's when I really got involved. So the reason I tell you this is because we want our company, we want MLS Big Club Coin, Bitcoin Club to be aligned with the best and the greatest out there. We're not just coming on just to build a little bit of technology and, this is to make a lot of money from a lot of people. No, we really, truly want people to understand this industry. We really, truly want people to grow. We really, truly want to take everyone's lives to the next level. Because I've been involved and I've seen so many scam companies out there. That's one thing that it really frustrates me as someone who's involved in cryptocurrency. It frustrates me to see so many companies who come in, they take advantage of people, take their money and run away. Now, when Pam introduced me to Wall Street, it was a completely different atmosphere. My business partner, Charles, he was already connected to Wall Street. Just knowing his talent, his skills, the way he trained people, the way he really wanted to help people out, the way he's really helping people out, it really helped me to see that he was on the right path and he was aligned. And whenever I find something like that, it's always my goal and my destiny to make sure that we connect, because I feel that we're all here on this earth for a reason. And if we align correctly, we can help our communities, we can help the ones that need help, and we can truly grow. So when I tell you that we're bringing some of the biggest technology to this company, it's going to be something that no one's ever seen before. We're talking about leaderboards, different ways to airdrop different coins to you so your portfolio grows, different ways to get you involved, different ways to make sure that everyone who's a part of this club, you're going to be able to be free. And that's what it is. There's a false narrative going on right now that people say you got to hustle hard, hustle every day. But no, if you use your mind correctly, if you do things right, you can create money and finances in an automated system, and you can be the future wealth of this world. And that's what we're here to do. So without telling you too much, I'm not going to talk too much about the infrastructure because I want to bring my other two amazing people on board, Adriana and Charles, because we're going to talk more about, some of the things that we understand and some of the things that we can do to help you out. And I'm going to start off with Charles. Charles is going to come in first because he's going to break down some of the Bitcoin technology, his experience, what he's done in the past, the mastermind groups that we've been involved in, the things that we're doing as a group. And when I say, I'm going to say this one more time, and I'm going to let Charles go into detail about the technology and all that good stuff. But the wallet systems that we're bringing on board is phenomenal. These are only wallet systems that institutional investors and companies are using. So when you look at Facebook's Coin Libra and all of these other things, we're connected with these people. It's on the internet. The proof is out there. We have a company called Next Block Digital Assets. We help celebrities bring in over millions of dollars in Bitcoin and cryptocurrency because we are connected to OTCs. We have our own over-the-counter desk. So when we tell you that we're coming in as a higher situation, this is not just talk. You can Google the information that we put out there. You can see our training academies that we've already had. We've helped bring in altogether multiple millions. Billions sound crazy, but yes, all together, when we used to do ICOs, when we help different companies out, this is what we do for a living. This is what we do for our life. And we definitely want to make sure that people understand how to utilize it and that you're secure, because security is one of the most important things. There's a lot of people who've lost a lot of their Bitcoin, a lot of their cryptocurrencies, a lot of different things. And we're going to make sure that you're secure. We're going to make sure that you have an infrastructure where you can communicate privately with each other and not have to worry about being on Facebook and all of these other different avenues all in one place, because what we're building for the team is an ecosystem where everyone can come in together in one group and they can all work together and we can grow together. We can educate each other together. We can put information out there. We can go through courses. We can have leaderboards. We learn about the new technology and everything works in a very smooth, systematic way. So with that being said, I'm going to bring Charles on. Charles is going to explain to you more about what we're doing, how we're doing it, what we've been able to accomplish in the past, and why we know this is going to be a great fit for MLS. Charles, your mic.
Okay, appreciate that, Reggie. For everybody, I've actually I've known Wall Street now for quite some time. I actually am a part of the MLS Bitcoin Club, and it's just true divine appointment that I end up now working with Wall Street to actually take the MLS Bitcoin Club to a whole new level. And so just to give you a little bit of background about myself, I've actually been involved with cryptocurrencies since 2016. And that's where I met Reginald. Was actually on a project that we worked on, multi-million-dollar project, and actually was very successful. And that alignment just took us into the future with other projects, including what we're working on now. And so I just want to tell you all, I am truly excited about this opportunity because I saw MLS Bitcoin Club back first in, I believe, first quarter of 2020. The reason I got involved was because I truly resonated with Wall Street's message of wanting to educate and teach and train the people to really understand how Bitcoin works, what it is, and how it can change all of our lives. And so, when I saw that and I saw what he was doing, I wanted to be involved. I wanted to really, not only just get involved on just a certain level, but really see where I could help and see who I could bring on again for the education, because I know that one of the biggest things that happens is if you don't get the education to understand the opportunity, you miss out. And so, again, MLS Bitcoin Club, the plans that we have, the technology and the development, you guys are going to be so amazed and so excited because we're going to make this thing really turnkey, really easy for you to invite. You don't have to explain anything that you don't understand. And what we're going to do is make it easy to make money. And I'm sure everybody on this call is about making easy money by sharing education, information, and an opportunity that we know is changing lives. People that are getting into cryptocurrency, it's not only changing their lives, but it's changing their families' lives, because this is an opportunity to truly create generational wealth. And so what we're bringing to the MLS Bitcoin Club as part of the technology, we are partnered with some of the biggest names in crypto: Signature Bank, Silver Bank, Nexio, Blockfolio, Genesis Capital. Those are the companies that we are partnered with to bring that technology to the retail public, us, people that are in the MLS Bitcoin Club, that will now have the same level of security when it comes to keeping your cryptos, some of the same opportunities. You guys are going to be able to do things with the cryptocurrencies that you're earning from simply inviting people into the club, right? You're going to learn about staking. You're going to learn about lending. You're going to learn about yield farming. And these are things that are going to help grow your Bitcoin and your digital assets to take it to a whole nother level. So without me rambling on, I just want you all to know I believe in this project. I believed in it from the day that I first saw it. I heard Wall Street talk about his vision and his mission to really, really educate people, bring people in, give them an opportunity so that they could turn around and do the same thing to their loved ones, family, friends, and community members. And I am so glad and excited to be a part of this. So without further ado, obviously you can have the best thing in the world, but if you don't know how to market it, nobody knows. Y'all, I am so excited. I've enjoyed every moment of working with this team. Adriana, who we're going to bring up next, is our VP of Marketing. She is very, very knowledgeable in marketing, but not just her knowledge. She has an understanding of social media, advertising, and things that meeting the people where they're at and taking the message to the people. So we're going to bring up Adriana, let her talk about some of the marketing that she has planned. And without further ado, Adriana, the floor is yours. We can't hear you.
Thank you. Seems like we all forget to unmute ourselves. Well, hello. It's nice to meet everybody. Thank you for the introduction. So my name is Adriana Vega. I'm originally from a place called Monterrey, Nuevo León, Mexico. So we came here, first generation, and we came to a city called Montgomery, Alabama. Big culture shock. I grew up in a very interesting place, if you will, and it taught me a lot. My parents worked hard every day, and from a young age, I learned that the only way we're going to eat is if we make our own way. You know, nothing was ever handed. So I started making a lot of small groups, even in my teenage years, to kind of flip stuff, sell things. And as I got older, I realized, oh, the internet is like how I can make money. So it would start turning into, okay, let me post this, that. My friends would be like, well, show me. Well, it got so out of control that I ended up with like 5,000 to 10,000 people in one group. And I'm like, well, I can't do this for free, guys. I got to start charging. So it would be like $10, $15. But, you know, the power's in numbers. When you got 20, 30,000 people in a group and you're only charging, you know, $10, $25. I mean, I was a young teenager like, whoa, this is a lot of money. I was really able to help my family come out of some really sticky situations. And as I got older, it just became better. That's actually how I was discovered by Reginald Brazile. And he kind of took me under his wing and mentored me on the more of the corporate side of things. So I'm forever grateful to have met Charles and Reggie. They have taught me so much. And the thing about the internet is, you know, old school marketing has more to do with the commercials and the infomercials. Call this 1-800 number. And, you know, what people really want in this day and age is authenticity. They want to know that the word of mouth, the referrals are coming from real people. And that's how it works, because I never spent $1 on Facebook ads. My groups grew organically to the thousands, just because instead of saying, hey, join me, you're going to make a lot of money, I'd be like, hey, look, here's a screenshot of what I made this week. And, you know, that's it. People were like, what, really? Like proof? And that's it. Like, people value authenticity. And when you give people a real opportunity to change their lives, they appreciate that. So, you know, that's really all. I'm not going to say too much. I want to wait till we get a little further ahead in our next meetings. But we got some really good things in store. I have a lot of high hopes for MLS Bitcoin Club. I mean, this is probably one of the best companies I've seen, and I've seen a lot. But this one here, it's genuine. You got people who really want to help their communities, really help people grow. And that's the type of team I want to be around. I want to be around genuine people. So I'm looking forward to speaking to all of you soon enough. And yeah, that's it from me. I guess I'll go ahead and pass it back to whoever's going next. Thank you so much.
I'll jump back in.
Well, Reggie, did you have anything you want to close it out with?
Yeah, definitely. And
Not
I wanted
close
to say,
out, but you know.
Yeah, for sure. So I wanted to definitely just talk a little bit more about what we're putting together, because my team is very modest. They don't like to talk about, their high experiences. But, when it comes to Charles' organization skills, what we have done in the past with the multi-million-dollar businesses that we put together, he's so critical in what we're doing, because what you're going to see is something that not only do we execute and create this amazing plan, but he organizes it in such a great way. He has so much talent, so much skills that we're bringing new technology all beyond. And when it comes to Adriana also, you guys have to know, this is a young lady who she creates groups and groups on Facebook. I mean, she's done different types of multi-platforms and made, 6 figures, in such an amazing way. But the reason I tell you this is because our team is not just coming on just to brag about what we're doing, but we're at your disposal, meaning that when we work with companies, we align with you. So the knowledge that Adriana has, she's going to be spreading it with the team. You're going to if you want to understand how to take this to the next level, invite people and get this and do that and understand Facebook ads and social media, we're going to have this person, Adriana, to help you out with that, because we'll be creating videos and stuff to show you so we can all grow together. When it comes to other things, Charles is going to come in and dip in and tell you all how to do certain things that, maybe we don't know. So this environment, this ecosystem that we're building, it's very important that you tell people, that you let people know, because this is going to be one of those things. It's like a unicorn. I always tell people, I've worked with the 1inches out there. I worked with Amber Pro. There's so many institutional things that you hear about. You see what Coinbase is doing out there. You see what PayPal just did. They bought a company called Curve for so many millions of dollars. I forgot the exact price. You see all of these different things. Just know, we're not only a company that's coming in to build this platform, but we're giving you the future of our world. We're giving you future tech that most people are not thinking about. There's things that you're going to be able to do in the future that it's going to just blow your mind. So there's all these exchanges out there. There's all these different things. You're not going to have to jump around every place anymore. You're going to be in one platform doing things with pushes of a button and literally making income. So when you call yourself, when you say you want automated income, when you say you want to release yourself and be free, this is what this is doing. Because when I come with the groups, when I work with different companies, when we built these billion-dollar businesses, the things we focus on is freedom. I don't want people to have to not worry about spending time with their kids. I don't want people to think they have to work so hard every single day. Everyone should be on vacation, because you know what? We're living on this earth and we have a limited time to be here. Since we have a limited time to be here, we got to make the best of it. And we got to help as many people as we can, help ourselves, help our family, and enjoy living here. And that's what we're going to be doing with Bitcoin, with our whole entire company, with everything that we're doing. I'm so excited. I don't want to keep talking because my team know I can talk forever because I'm excited. So I'm going to pass it back on to you, Pam, to Wall Street. And I'm just very excited to be on. Make sure you tune in, because we're going to be dropping more and more nuggets every time we come on. So we're not going to say when we're coming on, but Pam will let you know when we do and get you prepared. So get ready, be prepared. We're here.
Absolutely. And thank you so much, Reggie. Oh my gosh. I am so excited. And I know everybody's excited. Like, the comments are going so fast, I can't even keep up. And I definitely can't do it while I'm talking, y'all. So you got to hang in there with me. But you guys are excited about what you're hearing. It's so much y'all know nothing about. So I'm just so excited. This is when I can't sleep. Wall Street knows, like, okay, Wall Street, I can't even sleep. I might have to take something. It's like, I'm so thrilled about what's coming for MLS. And Reggie's saying he's being modest about them, but what this team is getting ready to do, guys, is going to be incredible. And you, our MLS members, you guys deserve it. You guys have hung in there with us for years, and we are now going to make it worth your while. So absolutely share. Let everybody know what's going on, at least what you know, right? Watch this video again, okay? And before I turn it over to Wall Street to close out, I do have two very important announcements, okay? One, We also have our new credit education and repair program that's coming on board as well. Right now, I need 5 people, just 5 that are ready to go. And we're not talking about the do it yourself. We're talking about 5 people that want to have someone assist you, meaning pay them to do everything for you. Okay. Don't write me if you're not ready. You got to be ready to go, guys. Okay. And mind you, it costs nothing like what was originally proposed, from a different program. So that is coming. And what we want to do is when we launch it out, we want to have testimonials already in play. I'm already working on mine. We have another young lady that has already started. So with 5 more, we'll have 7 to go. Not to mention the young lady that is coming on board, her and her company, they've got over 20 years of experience. So we're not stopping here, but Reggie and his team are in charge of the entire relaunch program. So I hope you guys really appreciate what Mr. Wall Street has put in play for you guys, because none of this is free, right? So Wall Street, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to you so that you can share your vision for the relaunch and close it out for us. Okay.
All right. Appreciate you, Pamela. Appreciate the new group that came in. Reginald, Adriana. Did I say that name right? Adriana. Okay, close. And Charles, my man Charles. So listen, guys, one thing coming into business, as you start to grow in business, I'm the CEO. I know I have limitations. I have to put people around me that are smarter than me. I cannot be the smartest person in the room. Right now, you guys know that I'm hanging out with billionaires and millionaires in this country club. I'm learning a lot of different things. Mindset is changing. I have to grow as well. And when Pamela came with me and we spoke, to Charles and Reginald, things just started to click. I said, okay, guys, let's get this going. I am so ready to get you guys moving in a whole new direction. And our club can start benefiting tremendously, because what I'm seeing right now, guys, is we moving to 100,000 members. That's my goal is for the end of the year, 100,000 members. I've seen other companies do it. They get started and all of a sudden, boom, something pops off and they got 100,000 following. And I know we can do it as well. Even if we come 50,000, it's still good, right? But I'm shooting for the moon. You hear that a lot in the crypto world, right? This coin is shooting for the moon. Well, MLS Bitcoin Club, the club itself, is shooting for the moon. And that's what I'm looking for this year. I know we only got about 6 months to go, 7 months, 8 months to go, really, 8 months to go. But our mindset has to change. I want you to have a mindset that you are now one of the top elite clubs in the marketplace because of this team that's joining us. I want you guys to understand it. This is serious. This is no joke. And yes, guys, it's going to change your life. Everybody in this club, and I truly mean this, everybody in this club can be a 7-figure earner. It doesn't have to be, that, you got to have a team of 10,000 people to make seven figures. That's ridiculous. Not today. The technology today, the coin today, the things that's happening in this world of finance today, you can make 7 figures. And I believe we got the right team that's going to help us lead us in that right direction, along with my leadership. You guys, I appreciate it. You guys, the next meeting will be tomorrow, because we do have a meeting tomorrow, guys. I'm doing what they call the AWA, Ask Wall Street Anything, at 1 p.m. Eastern time. So we'll be on YouTube, we'll be on Facebook, the official MLS Bitcoin Club. And for anybody out there that's tagging onto this page, I want you to know that nobody should send anyone Bitcoin or Ethereum and talk about they're going to send you some Bitcoin or Ethereum back. That's scams. That is not us. Those are scams that's taken over the internet, guys. So believe me, they may look like us. They may say some things like us. They may even copy our page. Do not send anyone Bitcoin or Ethereum directly to them saying they're going to send you Bitcoin, Ethereum right back to you. Or you see these other screens that talk about the 5,000 coin giveaway. Those are not giveaways. Those are scams, and they are trying to take your money. So please don't do it. With that, Pamela, let's play the song. You guys take care. God bless. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Appreciate all you guys showing up. Pamela, can't hear you.
I had to grab the song. I'm coming.
Okay.
I'm coming. I'm
There you
coming.
Cryptocurrency, 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 changing how the world does business. Ask MLS system how to get in on this. Send money around the world almost free. We don't need a bank's permission, you see. Tell your friends about MLS system. Here to raise our financial wisdom.
Spreading like a wildfire all over the world. Don't get left out, learn what it's all about. From just pennies to thousands of dollars, Bitcoin grew a worldwide currency. Only a few knew well. MLS system is making it happen. Open your account and get tapped in. Digital currency is an emerging technology, a way to up your financial psychology. It's money you can spend. Let it grow exponentially before you dip in. It's called cryptocurrency, 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 changing how the world does business. Just make sure you get in on this. Sending money around the world almost free. We don't need a bank's permission, you see. Tell your friends about MLS system. Here to raise our financial wisdom.
Countries around the world are jumping in, creating ways to ride the trend. Businesses lining up to accept Bitcoin. Soon every store will join. Go in MLS system to get your coins. Get in the mix, learn the tricks. Bitcoin's amazing, you got 21. Go in MLS system to have some fun.
Cryptocurrency, changing how the world does business.
Good night, everyone. See you tomorrow, 1 o'clock. Bye-bye. Thank you to all our guests.